Hey guys, welcome to another review of the Figma range of the Kantai collection, Kaga. I think I got a name right, so we're going to jump straight into a review. I want to say thank you very much to the Good Smile Company because this is an awesome figure. Here you go guys, this is the window so you can see everything you get inside, including the bow, the arrows, the ship, the arrows again, ice cream, spoon, face, and the figure. It's got lovely logos here. On the side, you have Kaga, I hope I got her name right, and then on the back here, you have all the different poses that she has, which looks absolutely amazing, and also her friend, who we haven't got yet, but we will get at some point. On the side here, you have another picture of her, and then on the top, bam, you have another picture of Kaga, and then the same one at the bottom. So let's jump straight into review and have a look at the figure. These are the accessories that come with the actual figure. You have two different heads here, the quiver with all the arrows which attach to the back of her, then you have the ice cream hand with also ice cream included, then you have two arrows, the base stand, the bow, different sort of hands to add to her so she can do different poses. You have two different pins just in case that anything happens, and also you have the boat that goes on her arm. One thing is on the back of her, she has that peg which actually just fits in here so it can actually attach properly. So I thought I'd just show you that one really quickly. One thing is you can tell they put detail on by adding the red dots to it from the anime. They're dull, so they don't actually hit like sharp or poke anything, and when they get fired I think they turn into airplanes, which I think is really cool. So I just want to show you the detail on that one as well. And here is Kaga herself. As we can see right here with her brown hair, you have little dents which make it look like it's textured, and you also have her ponytail which we can move a little bit, move it out or in. Then we move down to her eyes. You can see the eyebrows here, and then the little marking there and there, which actually mean that they put a little bit of detail, the fine detail in. Here is a battle attire where you have the blue strap here, which has the hole right there, so you can actually see they've not just filled it in and just left it blank. And you have blue around the neckline and also on the shoulder. This is a kind of a battle attire, I think, which is just pretty much just a blue kind of armor placement right there. The arms move up and down like that on both sides, and then they can move in like so she can pose, and then again you've got a hand which moves that way. So we're going to look at that in more detail in a bit. On the arm you can see that there is a hole for the actual runway, and on this side there isn't. As we can see here, this is like kind of, I think this is part of the runway, or it could be a sign. Again, she has a backpack to keep her things in if she needs to, and again you can see something here with a hand which is here for archery, so it has like kind of like strength here. You can't move this because it's stained, but you can see that she's got kind of rope as in like to keep her dress there. Again you can see that move hands just like so, and again on this one here just like so. You can see there's also more detail here with the lines on the dress, so it's not just straight and plain plastic, which gives it more definition and more detail. Previously, like the other figure, we see that she has socks, and then she has like this kind of Japanese slipper thing, which looks really cool. I really like them. So they're attached to the kind of boats that she can go across at high speeds, or that she can just hover on the water if she's a support unit. So we can see that the hand, we can see that here that they move up and down, just like so. I think that they can turn into some degree, but just be careful with that. But definitely if you were posing it in different ways, or you wanted it to be on a different textured rock or item that you wanted. We're looking at the back of the figure. We can see that she's got little hairs there like cut. Again, it's quite smooth here, and there's some small detail just there. As I mentioned before, with her ponytail, you can move it around to some degree, which I would normally keep just there, but it can move. Here you have the kind of, like if we see here, this attaches to the quiver, so it actually sticks at the back, and again you've got the a hole there to actually put the actual stand in. We can see that she has an armband just here, which is kind of cool. And I don't know why she doesn't have it on this side, but I'm guessing that's just because of the way that the ship, the battle thing goes in on her arm. We can see again here, we move her arm up, we can see that a bag moves up and down, but this is all kind of stuck to it, so it kind of gives it a little bit of freedom that way. Here we can tell that she got detail on the skirt. It's not just a plain normal plastic, that it could, they've actually put detail in, and as we can see, it's kind of multi-layered, so it gives it that kind of nice definition touch, and it's actually really, really cool. And we can see here, just in case if I didn't mention it, purple band around her hand. Again, the hands turn around when need be, so you can easily pose them for different poses. We can see just under there at the top that there is pink on her legs, and then these are kind of her socks. These joints here are all the same colour, so they're not just different at all. You've got the ball joints as mentioned before, and just here you can see that on the ship there's some support beams just there, which gives it a nice fine detail. So let's have a look with different hands and different poses that she can actually do. You can see that when you add accessories to her, she looks absolutely amazing, ready for battle. One thing I did like was when I was looking at the arrows, I was like, oh, how are they going to attach? You can see that she's holding on to it just there, and that's really cool. It just basically, you take it out like that, place anyone in, and then just click it in, and it works just like that. When you add her kind of like the landing or the actual main ship part of it, it looks quite cool. It just basically attaches onto the arm as we mentioned before, but it also acts like a guidance, so she could have her arrow down here, she could pull her arrow bow up, and boom, fire it off, and the arrows turn into planes, which is absolutely really, really cool. So one cool thing I've noticed with the figure is I thought that this looked a bit weird on her arm, but if we can do it here, when she goes backwards, it's like she can pull the arrows straight from her satchel or whatever it is, and this is quite cool. You have the typical arm movement, legs can move as well, and then they bend just as easy enough, like so. Again, twisting hand, it's on a pivot. Now these do come off quite easily, so you don't have to pull too much on them. Again, elbow joints are fine. It just looks a little bit weird because you think that would be the other way around, but it's just so she can pull the arrows straight from behind her. So also with the head, oh, move back, move the head around as well, so it goes up and down. So let's have a look at her different faces. As we can see here, we can take her hair off, which is pretty much like all the Figma. Take out one face and then replace it with another. It looks really weird without her fringe. And we just add that there. So we have kind of like, I think it's a sad face. Right, if we take this one out, oh, take both out, and we'll put I like her happy face. And pop that. So I much prefer her happy face. I think I'm going to stick with that one. So it looks like she can eat ice cream, and then that one, nope, it's just, I think it's that one there. Again, there's another eating ice cream face. I want to give a big thank you again to the Good Smile Company. Links down below to where I got her, and again, thank you very much. So there is Kaga, guys. She is an amazing addition to the Kantai collection. I can't wait to collect all the others. So Rangers, your question of the day is, what do you think about this figure? Do you like her? Do you not like her? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments, and as always Rangers, thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Check out Yatta Games and all that lovely goodness, and as always Rangers, thanks for watching, and I will see you in a bit.